what? You are different.
No, Panda was watching on Panda. Low key sounds like Panda either way. That doesn't matter.
Go to bed. I know you got some crazy.
We were listening to a 12-year-old being dreams of little
tomorrow. So you need some Fruity Flakes. You need some Cheerios.
Panda said she was
get some rest. You need to go tomorrow. You need to go in.
Commentary. No shower in the background. Well, you can hear a shower going?
I really want to be like that.
Did he drill a couple holes in there? When who did he learn that from?
Listen, buddy.
Oh, Todd,
oh, yeah, don't mind if you see
something. I want you to understand where you come from, and I want you to understand what that means. Don't do something because you think it's cool on YouTube. I want you to look at
kissing girls on the side part of this. This is very suspicious. You're right.
And I want you to learn from there. Because you
Fungus, this has been an ongoing issue for a few months. My two beagles says, Fungus, the lady on the panel is a Panda. At this time, Panda is researching how to get a hold of his parents.
Get some sleep, okay, dude? We need some pancakes in the morning.
Fungus says, also, if you didn't report this to YouTube, I guess I will. You're playing, is it weird? I love you so much. Twice?
Holy shit, what an amazing American kid, right? Beautiful. But here's a goddamn American hero now, kids. Because I'm just having a relaxed night tonight, so my last day
they denied a lot of this.
Josh, you should suck hell up and you should remember that you have to fucking go up like the rest of us and you're human.
So I try to. I knew of this story, but first time I hear in that panel, good God. Not too big as Fungus. Parents were contacting YouTube notified.
People's opinions, affect other people in different ways. So I'm sorry if I offended anybody.
I won't offended. I think it makes, it's funny to watch. It makes interesting viewing. I felt sorry for the other guy.
Oh, that's a good one, commentary. Cross commentary says, this is like when Brian had his kid on with his mouse. Oh, fuck. You fucking peel mouse? Fuck him.
We're going to talk about this shit tomorrow.
No, I was apologizing for Miss Lincoln.
Oh, God. Is that Omaha's boys?
Oh, you're welcome.
His boys once want to shit my head through a fucking wall.
When we're referring to this...
Little Fungus says, I think if they had some kind of conscience, they would realize it's gross, Lost Jerry.
Don't spit out.
Oh, fuck, it's corrosive.
Hold on, guys.
Gross commentary, I hope that is a joke, says Lost Generations. Gross commentary is no joke, and it was cheese.
So I'm sorry to the chat, and I'm sorry, Miss Lincoln.
Guys, I'm going to have to shut this down. What I want to say is, it's all right. Under the court
HP says, that's not Sticky's voice.
New Omaha on the innocent under all charges. So news new auditor Omaha, but you're innocent.
Says, I watched that too. CC.
News New England, thank you for offense. Crimson Snap, thank you for giving important offensive material here to the prosecution. But I want to generate this one comment. Towards the Omaha woman.
When I first when he fired this up, I thought, is that Brian King's voice? No, then I realized it's Abrahms.
Okay. What I want to show is...
Close commenter says, Mal said he followed Brian's kids chat. Nobody objected.
So, Brian made a comment that the boy's dad, Sticky, so supposedly here, was sitting next to the boy as he was on the panel, and that the boy's dad spoke during their interaction. Now, maybe he's talking about the second video we're about to watch, but on that first one, didn't hear nothing about that boy's speaker. Let's watch the second one.
Well, at the end of that video, Brian comes up on the panel.
Well,
on that one we just watched.
That was the end of it. They cut off himself. They cut off.
Oh, okay.
That was the end of it. They cut off himself. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think he spoke, but yeah.
Yeah.
When does Panda tell my wife that she went up to Tyler and took him off band?
So, okay, is it going to now? I hear what you say. You broke up a
my
bit.
wife. And the second she knew, she... No, I got bad service here.
Yeah. He's coming up here. He's freaking 12 years old. Are you kidding me? Do you want me to take him up for you while you're locked up with I was almost crying. What are you doing here? No, I was over here too. I was like, do you want me to take him up for you? Well, now, before News Money takes over, because we're going to do what we do normally now. It's called the News
This is the first I've heard. That's crazy. Black generation. Wasn't Josh at Brian's house at Boston Road?
But what I like, I would like to know is
careful
the
with
New England Minute.
He said, oh my God, I forgot Brian let mouse on his channel. I heard about that.
Yeah, the kid.
Gal says, Panic talk with his mother on the phone, not on Panic.
Come on up, panel with the dogs.
Booty Horse says, I don't even let my cats watch mouse. Fuck, I wouldn't let a fucking fly in there watch mouse.
Listen to a dog. I'll tell you one thing. The only thing I was
Mike Tubiga said, that night the mother was called. She was asleep. No idea her kid was on panel, cut off the internet.
Coming down the fucking slide. And this kid's on here giving his objective opinions.
Jay says, I have to shower after watching mouse. Fuck, everybody does.
I'm proud of his parents, and I'm proud of him. Because forget America. Forget what we think of as good people. He's 12 years old, and he stood against the odds. Is this something that's not resonating with me?
And remember, this was days before Josh went to prison. He should have been talking to his own kid.
12 years old, and he comes onto a panel where it's all adults, and he stands his own, and he comes up with things that
see Rosie Red in the chat.
Sometimes hear from an adult, and the kid is as brave as you're ever going to find in a 12-year kid. I mean, if this is, I used to think that maybe, the future for this country is what we would have, and then we see kids like this. It's like, my God, maybe we actually do it.
Coach says Brian had his teeth in. Holy shit!
I mean, I hope he's American. I hope he's gonna be one of them. Well, Brian, let me ask you.
Now chat blowing up. I Rosie.
Today. Does it really matter if he's American? Listen to the intellect.
This is part 2. Josh with kids.
Because I want to be in this country so I can work with him.
He said he lived in Maine.
Yeah, he lived in Maine.
There I said Brian wants on the grooming too?
Yeah, he told me wanted to go over to you.
Oh man, if that kid's here in Maine.
Mike Tubiga says, come back, Sticky. Your boy's about to come on the next panel.
Is okay with it? I'll take him and his dad out. We'll go out and do an audit. That's what he was asking.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
He was asking.
Yeah, that's what he was asking, man.
Oh yeah, Brian says she's good at that shit. One groom little kid.
I'll even put him on my show any day, any night that him and his dad is okay with him. So Brian, let me ask you a question. Well, let me ask everyone on the panel a question. When it comes to this kid, okay, now I want to put into prevalence. This kid is 12 years old. Okay? I'm calling it serious, sorry guys. So, we have a kid that is basically saying, let's stop the bullshit. Let's look at everyone as equals. And let's really examine what America has to offer. Now, I'm arguing with person A, I'm arguing with person B, no name audits is arguing with me, fucking ginger snaps.
So is there another video of that?
I'm sorry, I was typing in chat. No, that's the only 2 that I had.
Anyway, yeah, she said, Golden said, the story keeps changing.
I guess what happened.
Get new neighbors.
Good.
No, I said that. I guess what happened was that they could only record like the first 20 minutes or whatever, and then they had to stop it and then pick up from again. So once the kid was up there, and yeah, I don't know. But But I like how you notice how the story changes, though. That's what I was typing in the chat. See, when all of this happened, which I wasn't here when I wasn't even subscribed to Josh's channel at that time, I don't think. So I didn't see any of that. It wasn't until later on when everybody started talking about it that I was like, okay. And then I was given the video to watch. Brian and people confronted Brian and Josh. The story was that it kept changing, like it just progressed into what it is today, right? But on this video, Brian clearly says, "Oh, he had no clue who this kid was. He was, very surprised that how mature he is, and that he would love to go auditing with him if it was okay with his parents, blah blah blah." And then when he found out, where does he live? Oh, he lives here in Maine. Then the story changed. A few days later, this Justice and Peace guy shows up out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden, oh, I know the dad. He's in my channel all the time. We talk all the time. But just now you heard him say he had no clue who this kid was. So I just think it's funny. Now all of a sudden Sticky's the dad. So, which, I don't know.
More holes in the
strange. The whole thing is just weird.
Got more holes than a piece of Swiss cheese.
If it's really as innocent as, let's just say there was no ill intent meant whatsoever, okay? Because I'm not saying there was at all. I've never said that. I've never said that there was any ill intent, any malicious intent, any pedophilia, any of that shit. Is it a little suspect? It is a little weird, considering prior to that, that's all they could talk about was pedophilia and accusing innocent people of pedophilia. Yes, it is a bit strange. With that being said, if it was that innocent, then why the lies? Why make up this whole fucking story that keeps evolving into something just ridiculous?
Okay, so Sticky took off. I didn't drop Sticky. I wasn't even on the same page when I started the video. I was still on the video page. I was waiting for the little kid's microphone to light up with a man's voice because they said the dad. So there is a third party video. I've seen the video.
They are gross. Sticky's making him look like a chomo by allowing them to groom his so-called son.
In it. There are some few things that I didn't remember watching the video. I couldn't remember what else to say. Because at the time I wasn't worried about Brian. I wasn't even looking at Brian. There's a few things that concerns me on our side of it that I will be handling in private and then going from there. Neither here nor there. Without having the Brian part of the video up here, I can't speak much on him. But as far as the Josh video goes, that was pretty disgusting. He was trying to tell a boy that it's okay to be rebellious against authorities, to speak out, all this, don't listen. He was drunk, using foul language in front of the child, which we've all been guilty of. But someone else's child. But the biggest problem was he knew he was 12 as soon as he got up there. Why the fuck did you keep him on that panel?
I'd like to hear KW's opinion on it.
I'm gonna kick you in the face.
That's kind of like what upstate August. Remember he had that 10-year-old kid that's kind of for 5 fucking minutes.
That the father.
Somebody mentioned that in the chat, and
was sitting right next to the boy the whole time. But again, what responsible parent would allow their child with their full name, by the way, which is how,
I gotta agree with Caterpillar. There's more big time shit going on in this country 2021 than Brian said in the creek. We should go over to the presidency, the rise we're having the Capitol, and Trump is getting bitch ass impeached.
That's how they found him.
And his Twitter account is getting fucking.
Are you saying I sound like Boomhauer? Do I sound like Boomhauer tonight?
Oh yeah, and the people that win the Capitol rise like they're getting federal charges and indictments in court.
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Or a dozen people are facing charges like that. Many more to come.
Somebody like this right now,
Bobby, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard you say.
That's for idiots. Sorry, I don't.